A very good day to Sir Isan. My name is Elden Mandie from DTK2B, and my matrix number is 07DTK21F1037. For today, I am required to do a mini project, which requires me to build a program written in C language that allows customer to calculate their energy usage and also estimate their monthly bills. This program, which I have built, which you can see on the screen right now, utilizes different functions such as printf, scanf, switch, if-else, and many other. First, we'll start off by looking at the expected output. As you can see on the screen right now, the expected output is a main menu. So if we go and run this mini project, which I have did, the main menu that I have built is the same as the expected output in the PDF that Sir sent. First, we'll start off by looking at the integral main here. We have many floats here. We have CR, PR, energy bill, and a minimum charge of 5, which is stated right here. Mandatory for the bill, as it says there. And then we have the floats for the different block usage. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and so on. And then we have while true, the while loop, so that every time we finish a case, a switch case right here, it will go back to the main menu, which is required right here. Customer will back to main function again to display the main menu. We'll start off by explaining the main menu. You have printf to display the main menu, which you see right here. And then you have the three printfs down here to display the number 1, display electricity usage, kilowatts per hour for this month, calculate bill estimation for this month, which is right here, and exit from program, which is here. And then we have a choice here. This choice will relate to the switch function down here, so I can decide between the 3 case choices that we have on top of here. And if you see, we have printf, enter your choice, and then it will scan the choices that you make, the number, which is %d, and number. So say if I use number 1, which is electricity usage, which brings us to the second part of this mini project, which is if customer choose 1, the program will call calculate usage function. Over here, the program will read input from customer for the previous reading and current reading. Then program calculates the amount of energy consumption in kilowatts per hour. So right here is where we will enter our previous reading. Let's say we put in 46, and now we put a current reading, which should be bigger. So let's put 90, for example. And from that we will get our consumed unit of 44 kilowatts per hour by having this formula right here. Energy equals to current reading minus previous reading, CR minus PR. To calculate current reading minus previous reading, which is stated right there. How is that? That is achieved by using the scanf function, which is up here, and that is for case 1. And after you're finished with that, it will bring us back to main menu, which is done with the while function up there. Now going to case 2, which is calculate bill estimation for this month. For this one, we just bring back for what we see in case 1, which is counting current reading minus previous reading. With this, the program can determine the bill usage and the amount of usage block by using the tariff rate, which has been stated on the PDF right here. So say if the power consumption was around the range of 201 to 300. So let's put it around exactly 300. So 300. That will display until the 3rd usage block, as it is said in the PDF here in the tariff rate, and also the rates for ringgit per kilowatts per hour. That is achieved if we go to the 3rd block usage here. that is achieved from right here. In this statement, we are using if-else statement. The first one is initiated by if energy equals to 1 or and energy equals less than 100 or equals to. And from there we have the formula right here. Minimum charge, which is 5 ringgit, plus energy times 0.175. The energy is basically the reading that we got from here. And with that, we can get our value, which I can demonstrate right here. So that is between the range of 1 to 100. So we'll put 0 and 100. And that'll only count the first usage block, which is 17 ringgit 50 cent. And then you times that with a minimum, you plus that with a minimum charge, and then you get 22 ringgit 50 cent. And for the different block usage from second till 6, we are using the else if function to determine the different energy range. So second block we have 101 to 200. The third block we have 201 to 300. The fourth we have 301 to 500. The fifth one we have 501 to 1000. And then we have 6 block usage, which is 1000 and onwards. All of these have the same formula, except you have to, in this, the formula gets different here. Over here it's times 100 from 0.175, 0.185, and 0.33, which is how I got the value on this formula right here, which is 17 ringgit 50 cent. These are basically the value if it was in currency, the value in its currency, if you get my flow. And then you put in, so say in the second block usage, you put 17 ringgit 50 plus energy minus 100 times 0.185, and then you get the bill for that, which is demonstrated right here. So we are going to be in the range of 200, so 0 and 200. So now it will only display the second usage block, which is 18 ringgit 50 cent, which is gotten from this, times 100. I mean here, which you times 100 and all that, and you'll get that. And then you'll get the electricity bill. And you repeat that, you add more numbers. For the third block usage, put 1850, 200, 0.33. All of these are according to the tariff rates that are given in the PDF of the mini project. Once you look at this very closely, and then you can understand what to do with it. And then if you see 0.33 and then 200, and then you move on here, you add in the 0.33 times 100, which is 33.00. And then you put 300 from the previous maximum energy consumption. And then you times that with 0.445. And then you'll get your currency and all that. And so forth. You'll do the same for the fourth one. You times your rate by 2, as indicated by here. 500 minus 300 is 200. So that's how you get 89 ringgit right here. For the fifth block, the maximum 1000 is minus by 500, and then you get 500. You times that with 0.45, and then you get 225, which is down here. Now for the last case, which is the third case, which basically just exits the program, like so. It exits the program with exit in bracket 0 because it's in a loop. So if we do not have the exit or return function right there, it will keep looping and it cannot exit. So let's try that right now. This program ends. Thank you. Press any key to continue. And that'll be the end of that. So as you can see, the program works as it should be, and that's all that matters. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.